another Bougie Nina production. This might get good. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl, Tatiana Vixen. Yeah, that's her name. And if you know me, you nasty. Like, comment, and share, and best believe I'm gonna meet you there because your girl be in the comments. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you are always notified when I upload. Duh! Okay, you guys, so you know last week I posted my reaction to the new Now That's TV show, RoomHATES. I love the concept. The name alone had me drawn in. But you know what else had me drawn in? The person behind it, Miss Bougie Nina. I enjoyed Zodiac House, and so I just thought, okay, here we are again with another Bougie Nina production. I'm pretty sure she got some shit up her sleeve, and that's what I like about her. So I'm in for the ride. If you haven't seen my reaction to the trailer, make sure you go check that out. Just so you know everything can kind of fall in place and make a little more sense. Yeah, you might want to do that. Something else you might want to do is check out my new show right here on the Thotty University channel, Campus Gossip. Listen, these people be going live. They be fighting in the street. They be doing so much outside of the show that I had to make a whole separate show on my channel just to cover that. And I love it. So just make sure you check that out. I've already dropped 2 episodes, but I know why you're here. Let's get into this first episode of RoomHATES. With that being said, class, let's begin. Now, when I opened up the app and clicked on the episode, I saw that this was going to be 36 minutes. I was like, now that's programming I can get with. Don't have me here all fucking day. Let's start with this motherfucking opening. Love it. Budget is clearly a little limited, but I see the vision. You see, Now That's TV show openings usually look like music videos to me, which I kind of hate because we're not watching a music video, nor are we watching a show even about music artists. Love Deja Vu, love their show opening, but their show opening did not have nothing to do with the word Deja Vu. I don't even know why that show is called Deja Vu. Same with Mean Girls. Love that opening, love the song. I just love how that camera's panning in and that girl's kind of like, I love all of that. But again, had nothing to do with the show. Nina, on the other hand, likes to add themes to her shows, and I love that. When she did Zodiac House season 3 and they were doing all those challenges, her show opening reflected that. See what I'm saying? They're out in the field, they got the fire torches, the music is going with it, like it gave, oh, this is clearly a challenge show. Now here we are at RoomHATES, and it's given the aesthetic of introducing us to all the roommates who'll be living in this mansion. No dancing, no twerking, a little bit of acting I see going on. Like, it's giving a show opening. I love that. AJ, Pootie, and Ant, 3 adorable little twinks. They're so cute. But that Aaron one, he kind of stole my heart. He's so adorable. Like, whose son is that? By the way, Nina looks loved in her confessionals. Mind you, I feel like Nina's confessionals hasn't always been the best looking. Not her in particular, but like the aesthetic. Even Nina's confessionals be on theme, like how she had like the zodiac signs in the background, but it was a little, you know, shabby. But this is clean cut. So while she's talking to Slaya, I gotta hear her say her name. But while she's talking to this young lady right here, she pretty much lays out the concept of the show, which I'm thinking you're rooming with your friend, kind of like the Mean Girls situation. But she's like, no. You might be rooming with a bitch you don't like. How long can you last? Love that. Now, I don't know if there's a grand prize or not, but if there is, that's going to turn shit up a notch. Mind you, the next person to pull up is AJ. He's already turned the fuck up. So adorable, so handsome. However, he's beefing with Aaron. Remember Aaron from the show opening in the beginning? Which by the way, confused me because I'm like, wait a minute now. Wasn't they just in the show opening together? I'm so confused. Then he gagged me and said he was beefing with Pootie too. Baby, you might want to rethink that one. Like, where's this going? Next to enter is, speaking of, Pootie and Barbie. Keep in mind, I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that AJ was just talking about how he wants to fade Pootie, right? Pootie has now entered the building, but guess what we're still getting? We're still getting dialogue. Nina's not just having the cast walk into the house and saying, oh, y'all got beef? Fight. No, she's giving us a chance to get dialogue and giving us the chance to get both sides of the actual story. Love that. She was able to keep Pootie upstairs. She was able to keep AJ downstairs and got both sides of the story. Yes, we love the fighting, but I also need to know what the fuck is going on and what the problem is. And thanks to Nina, at least we now have an idea. Thank you, Nina. And now I'm invested. So then Nina decides, okay, it's time to now introduce the few roommates who are here. Now, AJ, you said that when Pootie walked in, you didn't even know it was him at first because you had already had 5 shots and was drunk. Oh, is you cool? Why? You're beefing with not one, but 2 butch queens on a Now That's TV show? Bitch, we on your P's and Q's! Stay on your P's and Q's, bitch. I wouldn't have took a sip of liquor. Not a sip, not a sop, not a motherfucking drop. And you about to fight Pootie? You know this bitch don't stop. Baby, I would have had to be lit off of 2 caffeines and a Red Bull. Now, no shade, Pootie, but this first swing that AJ threw, if that shit would have connected, baby, you would have been sick. I always wonder, like, if security is ever thinking to themselves, like, damn, these punks can fight. Now, that folk leather couch that they fell on, that's a cheap ass couch. I had that couch in college in my dorm room. But I tell you one thing, that motherfucker's sturdy. It's low to the ground and it's sturdy as fuck. Now, the boys talk it out, but in my humble opinion, it's not really given resolved. AJ looked like he was about to cry here. Oh, he's so cute, poor thing. Next we meet Bougie Bailey, super pretty, high cheekbones, butter skin. Work. So she explains to Nina the beef that she has with 2 other girls that will be in the house. And some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. One of them, I guess, slightly checked her. Raj. So Raj slightly checked her because she was complimenting her girlfriend. Gay girl shit. And she's upset with Raj because Raj said, girl, not too much. Okay. I swear, if I was in that situation, I would have laughed that shit off and been like, oh babe, you just as fine too. Like it would have been the blossom of a friendship. Like you already said that you was going to compliment her too. So I'm just trying to understand why when Raj said not too much, you blew up like that. That's her girlfriend. Whether she was serious or playing, I expect that response from her. I don't know. I guess I'm different. We meet Kenzie next. Now that's TV vet. Not an OG, a vet bitch she been here from the beginning. I think what I enjoy most about Kenzie is her transition. Like from her early days at Now That's TV to her now. Like I enjoy watching her personal growth. I also love that she accepts her body through and through. And when I say accept, I'm talking like, I feel like Kenzie was going to accept her body, titties or not, ass or not. Like, this is me. And I love that. I really, truly admire that. Plus, if you watch my reviews, you already know I have a special place in my heart for brown skin girls. Maybe that's why I like Nina too. I don't know. Monty shows up. Listen, y'all, this is the girl that Bailey was complimenting, that that Raj told her, calm down, bitch. Now, the way she explains the story, shout outs to Nina for getting dialogue, but the way she explains the story is kind of like the way I in my head feel like it actually did go. The whole not too much line was meant to be playful, and for whatever reason, Bailey just decided she was going to turn up in the GC. Now, when Nina brings Monty downstairs, it's a different Monty, and I don't like it. I don't know, maybe she had to get on demon time or get herself in the mood, but she's making gun sounds, she's loud, it's a different energy. Like I said, for me, I didn't see the group chat, so I don't know what Bailey said, but I wouldn't have went down there on that type of energy because this all started with a compliment. So I don't have no reason, a compliment you gave me, okay? So I don't have no reason to be turning up while I come down here, but I am going to check you for my girlfriend. No shade. But Monty was on turn up time. Naturally, Bailey stands up and puts her mouth guard in. Monty questions why Bailey's standing up. Like what you standing up for? Bitch, I'm not about to sit around and try to figure out what type of time you on. You coming down the fucking hallway making gunshot sounds, bitch. Let me get up. You sound like you on demon time. I might need to run that with you. And in the words of King Maul, a fade was had. And Bailey, you look like you losing, girl. And that's where we end the episode. That's all the time we have for now. Thank you guys for coming to class, and thank you for being on time. Like, comment, and share, and best believe I'm going to meet you there because your girl be in the comments. Period. And if you love what I'm serving and how I give it, hit that subscribe button so you are always notified when I upload. Duh. Alrighty now, episode was decent. It was cute. You know, I know things gotta pick up a little more. Next week, we'll see the resolution between the Bailey and Monty fight. And there is no resolution. Clearly, they're still beefing. We'll meet Day Day and Aaron. And this gentleman, I can't remember his name. So, here's the thing. I'm a little concerned because it looks like to me that every highlight that was in the trailer is gonna be in episode 1 and 2. Listen, Nina, we got a whole season to go. I'm trusting you. I'm just saying. And y'all already know what I say about reviewing new shows. If this doesn't get, more than 1,000 views, I probably won't continue to review it. But y'all love Now That's TV. I know it's going to get the views. I'll see you next week. Make sure you're right here. Same place, same time. And bitch, you better not be late. You like that last video? Well, there's plenty more right here on YouTube. Just subscribe so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. Because class is always in session. That's right. Binge watch the